very early in the morning here in South Africa. You can hear some of the birds waking up. There's one in the garden. No monkeys yet. That's called a hardy-dar. They make the most awful noise first thing in the morning. There's normally 2 of them. They marry for life. They mate for life. But my mom and dad's home's gorgeous. My mom loves her stuff. Kitchen's through there. This is gorgeous. They love original artwork. There's a little study. It's one of the quilts I made for her. I'll give you a little video of the things that I have made in her home, their home. But for now, early morning, I'm having a cup of tea with the birds and hardy-dar. Hello from South Africa. Early morning tea, and my mom is using the tea cozy that I made for her absolutely years ago. It's quite stained now, but yeah. My mother has my work all over the place, so this is a little reading nook, and I've got the you know, gum nuts. My dad was a politician. It's a cartoon of him with his little poison pen and people gunning for him. And through here, I gave my mum and dad my favorite quilt I've ever made, which was the clamshell. Oh, I love that quilt. And then these are cushions that I made, oh, I don't know how many years ago. 10, you know, little bits of something on them. Embroidery. And then I made her another one somewhere here. Let me find it. And that's a doily that her granny crocheted. But some block printing, some silk ribbon embroidery. There you go. And as I said, they are about 10 years old, and she has looked after them like, I don't know, she's just amazing. That quilt still looks as though it's made yesterday. You know, she's so sweet. Do you remember back in the 80s where we made all these bears? She's kept them all. That's my first purchase in South Africa. It's made from electrical wire. Isn't that beautiful? She has kept everything. It's her favorite little cross-stitch thing I made for her when I was, oh, so young. Old quilts from the 80s, hey? Even later. Very, very, very early in the morning again in South Africa. And the hardy-dars are back in the garden. I haven't seen any monkeys up until now. There's my mom's part feral cat, Sooty. You can't even see her. She's so... It took a while to get used to me. I'm in my dressing gown, my mother's dressing gown. And yeah, the lights about just, you know, popping through in a beautiful garden. I'm going to go inside and make a cup of tea. My mom is still sleeping. So today, this morning, we've got our tea ready to have. And today we are using the, I don't know if you can see, but it's the pattern for the tea cozy in my 3rd book. I think the project book, the one that I really, really, really like. Let me just put it off quickly and I'll show you what I did to it. Because I had to make it bigger. Isn't that view beautiful? Because I had to make it bigger, put a gusset in. Oh, the lights a bit. Woohoo. You see, I put a gusset in mine because my mom needed a bigger teapot. but it's how that. So that's from my, as I said, from the second book, the Brown cover, and I used all different kinds of wool, felted wool, and as I said, I made a gusset to just make the teapot a bit bigger for my mum and dad's teapot. But now, unfortunately, that my father is no longer with us, I'm going to have to make her a smaller teapot, get her a smaller teapot and make her a smaller tea cozy. There you go. And my mother has kept my quilts in the most, as I said, in the most immaculate condition. So years ago, I made my mom and dad a double wedding ring quilt. Let me just go around this way so the light's better. So underneath this quilt, the scrap quilt that I made for them is a double wedding ring quilt. And yes, it is all faded, but I have since stopped doing these tiny quilting stitches because you know what, life's too short. And there's another scrap quilt on top, and there's another quilt there, and all these kind of things that I made for her, cushions and blah blah. And back in the day when I did, oh, that's too bad, the glare, long and short, you know, really. Anyway, that's it. If I find anything else that I have made, I will let you know. Monkeys arrived in the garden, getting up to mischief. Small tribe of them actually. There's normally more of them. Oh, there's some. Oh, there they come. Oi! Jumped onto the roof. Oi! Such a noise. Let's see if I can see them. They're right here somewhere. Can you hear them running on the roof? There they are. There they are. Yep, they've arrived. They make such a noise when they jump on the roof. It's quite frightening.